my name is Nicolette Mashile. I'm also known as the Financial Bunny. Welcome to the Financial Bunny TV. It is such an absolute pleasure today to be hosting Simz Ntulia. Must tell you guys, I hijacked her from the show Daily Teta. We're having conversation on repossession of your assets. Yes. And her story is just absolutely fantastic. So many gems, so many lessons inside it, and I just absolutely love it. And I'm actually so grateful that we still have people that are willing to have conversations about some uncomfortable things, because getting your car repossessed, your house repossessed is quite an uncomfortable topic, right?
So uncomfortable.
Absolutely. But yes, she is here. She's willing to open up with us. So thank you very much, Simz, and welcome to the Financial Bunny channel.
Thank you for having me on this channel.
On this channel. By the way, Simz knows me from Beraka Musadi days.
Yeah. Oh! Wena. I'm so invested. Yes, wena.
Yes, Kelly. Silabo now. Yeah, so it was absolutely fantastic hearing that from her and knowing that she's been part of the community for so long. Now, guys, remember the disclaimer. None of what is going to be said here today constitutes as financial advice. If you are looking for financial advice, please do speak to somebody that is certified and registered with the FSCA. So let's get into it. Tell me a little bit about your life before the big drama happened.
Okay, so I met this nice guy, my husband.
Nice guy.
This nice guy that decided to put up with me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was a student at the time, and he was already working, and we decided that we want to be together forever.
Yes.
So now, when my marriage it was new, I used to like posting everything. Like, we made it, guys. The Yitilabo restaurant, we made
couple
it.
goals.
Yes.
Restaurant.
Yes. You understand, I'm alone, but yeah, we made it.
Yeah.
And then
at that part where she said I'm alone, we did not miss it, we heard it. What do you?
Yeah.
The way you're saying it, like I'm alone, guys, then.
Like sometimes, like, you know, with like it was just his salary, and I was a student.
Yes.
And
so there was only one income.
Yes, and now he's trying to make me happy, and I always want more and more. So sometimes we borrow from Peter, and then borrow from Bafana.
Yeah.
Then we take Bafana's money and we pay
Peter.
Yes, like that, raba.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what did you guys have? What did you buy? What were your assets? What did you own?
We had a car, it was ours, but we were renting an apartment. But yeah.
How expensive was your car?
German machine, babe.
German luxury.
Yeah. Please.
But it was in his name.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys, who chose the car? In all honesty, who chose the car?
My husband wanted a smaller car.
What car did he want?
He wanted a Polo.
So when I
he qualified, and GT.
Oh, he qualified for the amount. Yeah.
So that's the last one on the highest one on your budget.
Yes, that's the one we want.
They said you qualify for it, Kanen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys get this car, you move into your apartment, you guys have rented, you got a lease and everything. And what type of life are you living at this point?
Yeah, no, now we are at the top end of our budget. Like now when the installments are coming in, it's heavy. It's heavy. So now we're literally like living from hand to mouth. Like after he pays for the basics, the installments, like there's literally no money left over. You know, now we have to borrow from people. Like that life of after you get paid today, literally like 2 days, there's no more money.
So wait, are you able to access his bank accounts? How do you know that after he's paid for everything, there's no money left?
We had a joint account.
Oh, he already opened it.
Yes, like immediately after we got married. What's yours is mine, what's mine is ours.
Yes, so you married in community of property?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so
whatever I was coming in was going into one account.
Yes.
It's going to one account, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but now tell me, okay, so you still have one income, you're starting to realize that we actually may just be living above our means. So what do you do?
Those conversations start happening. My husband is like, I want to give up this car.
Yeah.
I want to give this car up. And I'm like, what are people going to say? Let's not do it now. Let's wait.
Yeah.
I kept like trying to hold back.
But what were you waiting for?
I don't know, Naomi, like something, a sign. Maybe he's going to get a promotion, maybe. And also, Pella.
So why didn't you go get a job?
I'm a student.
Bofundan?
My books need me. This is because I'm doing HR.
I mean, HR is difficult though. It's
difficult, but I could work. Like
you could have worked.
Because before I met him, I was still a student and I was working. Like,
and you could afford your life.
Hostessing.
Yes.
So I stopped that when I focused on my marriage. My marriage is full-time work.
No.
I'm joking.
She just decided my marriage is full-time work. No, ma'am.
No.
Okay, so the decision you made is that when your husband came into your life, because you could afford your life, you decided that, you know what, you're going to sit back.
The full-time wife can
Full-time wife can go who is studying, right?
Yes.
Okay, sharp. Then you start to realize, Guti, the bank account is getting depleted faster than we want. So what is then he wants to sell the car.
Yes.
You saying, hold on.
And then it rains even more when we're having these discussions.
Now the holes everywhere.
Now it's raining, he loses his job.
Oh no.
Yes.
He lost his job.
He lost his job.
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah.
Luckily, like in the week he lost his job, it was the well-paying job.
Yes.
So he loses his job, and then like the following week he gets a call from his friend that was like, okay, come work for me in the meantime. But obviously the salary is not the same.
Yeah.
So that's there he was like, I'm not asking you anymore. I'm taking this thing back.
Yes.
That's involuntary surrender.
Yeah, voluntary surrender. Yeah.
And then they agreed net bank, and then there was a portion that he had to pay, like the areas and whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we had to pay off. And then we're like, instead of taking money and paying rent at the apartment, let's move back home so that the rent money can pay these areas and finish off these debts.
So you now surrendering the car, you are surrendering the lease.
Yes.
I mean, that's terrible on your credit scores.
Ugly.
It's ugly on your credit scores.
Yes.
Because obviously it's breach of contract on both ends. Yes. Okay, so now you move out and you're moving where?
To my mother-in-law's family house at Soweto, Backroom. That's us.
Okay, so how do you feel now you're living in the back room after the Instagrams, the posts,
that was my
the
first
hashtags?
Thing.
Yeah.
That was my first thing. Bantu bazothini. I'm supposed to pay because I'm supposed to go room. You know? So we moved back home, and then it rains even more when we moved to the back room. Now we find out I'm pregnant.
Oh Lord!
On top of that,
another asset, and this one you can't surrender.
You can't surrender this one. I'm pregnant now, and then it rains. My brother-in-law passes.
Oh man!
And he was helping with the finances back home, with taking care of their mom.
Oh,
yes.
So the black tax portion, your husband didn't have it because the brother was taking care of it.
Now everything is on us, man.
But you're in the back room.
I'm in the back room.
So what conversations are you now having with your husband at this point?
And the conversations are screaming challenges. I'm like, you see now. And he's like, this too shall pass. You know when you hear those words in the midst of a storm, it's like it's not passing.
How important is it though for you to have a partner that understands? Because by the sound of things right now, you were part of the problem.
I was Sarafina. I was, get ready, mama, prepare for your fight.
You were a big part of the problem. You were pressurizing him
to get the lifestyle.
Then you didn't want to surrender the car. And you're still the negative one because he's the one saying to you,
it's going to pass.
It's going to pass.
You know what happens?
Yeah.
One weekend, my mother decides to visit. So when my mom comes, I'm thinking she's going to be on my side. I'm like, Mama, look, this man took me from your house and said he's going to take care of me. Look where we are now. My mother sat me down and said,
this is what marriage is now.
This is when you say through thick and thin.
Yeah.
This is what they meant. And Lomfana uyazama simpiwe. Like Nati, we understand what he's going through. Why can't you understand what he's going through?
Why do you think you couldn't understand?
I won't even blame it on because I was young. I felt like it's supposed to be like that forever. He's supposed to. It was hard growing up. So now this is my time. I'm supposed to.
But on someone else's budget.
That's the thing. I was entitled. That entitlement goes, yeah, my husband, you said you're going to take care of me.
So now take care of me.
Yeah, now we're one of the load.
Did you ever stop to ask him how he was feeling?
At some point.
What's him?
Yeah, when there was a time when I packed my bags and like, I'm going home, I'll come back when this is over. Then he's like, uhambe ungasabui. And he's never said those words before. That's when I was like, I thought he was going to stop me at the door. Like, no, babe. That was when I was like, okay, now I've really messed up. Now this is on me, you know.
Yeah.
Then family meetings have to happen. Therapy has to happen. Yo, guys, admitting you're wrong. Like when they said right, the good and the bad, my husband's list was long. And I thought he was the one that always wrongs me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't have like much negative to say about him. Especially like he proved to me what's through thick and thin, honestly.
So what's the one big thing that you think you contributed that was not good to your guys' financial situation?
Pressure.
The pressure.
The pressure. I want.
But babe, we are happy because I don't foresee that is who you are. I mean, I've spent a couple of hours with you.
It's not me, ne? But I felt like I have to keep up with like my high school friends. And they like, I'm first born, they need to see the lights, the glamour. Like don't think to Yeah, although it's not me, but I felt like that's the persona I had put out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I have to keep up with that Simz.
Were you guys budgeting during from start to end?
I think initially we used to budget, ne? And then at some point it's like whatever comes in must go out. Whatever goes out, we can't even keep up. Gucci, what is coming in? What is going out? We couldn't even keep up. Yeah.
Is the saying true though? People always say, just have a child, things will work out.
Ooh, things will amplify. Things will be on speaker. Do you know?
You'll say, guess I don't have the money for a child. People are like, no, don't worry, but the things will work out. Yeah.
A child, marriage, those two things, they are not a bandage. If there's problems, Nisa Chola.
Yeah.
When you get married, they are on speaker, the stove is on 6. When you have a child, umntana uzonkhipha lento eniyiyo. If benthandana nizothandana. If there's color, you will cry.
So what have you learned?
I have learned to humble myself.
Yeah.
Amgela your situation, like accept the situation you're in. Find your way out. You won't climb your way. Start by crawling, then you walk, then you run, then you marathon before you sprint. That's what I've learned. And abantu, one of the people I was living for nowhere to be found.
Of course not.
But I was living for them.
But they didn't care. You realize that. I also tell people don't actually care that much.
Like whether I was posting or not. I thought I was going to get calls with how
you're not posting anymore. No, people don't. I always tell people, I'm like, people scroll past things. They see them, yes, they may chat, they may lol, but people have their own lives. And if anybody is scrolling for that long on your Instagram to see that you stalker and they need to find honestly speaking.
So that was my concern with. And you know what the funny part was? When people hear my story, they're like, how?
Me?
You moved out?
Yes.
What's the backroom? I'm like, what? Aren't you keeping up with me?
Keeping up with the Simz and keeping up with the Ntuli.
I felt offended because you don't even know that my things changed.
No, people don't.
You had a child. I feel like when COVID happened, that's when you realize it doesn't even matter. Like whether you ate
but we're all trying to survive.
Whether you ate pap and cabbage, whether you ate salmon as usapi, like that we are here.
That's it.
We just thank God for life.
That's it. And moving back home, do you think that helped a lot? Because a lot of people are embarrassed about that.
A lot. Because when money came in, it was literally like for the dates that we had, and the date kept going down. We're not paying rent. Food, taking one big grocery for everyone. We could breathe. That was like our payment holiday. Like we could breathe.
Yeah.
Because no one is expecting rent back home.
Yes.
No one is expecting ini, you know. You walk to wherever, you learned how to walk.
Yes.
Yay. I've seen it.
And the day you guys had to surrender the car, how did it feel like for you?
I was at school because I couldn't take it. I said, call me when it's done. I couldn't. That day I was crying like sabu failurish. And I get home and this man is just sitting there like as I'm going a taxi.
But can you imagine what he was going through?
Like now as he tells the story, I feel like I wasn't even I was like, who was the girl that you were married to? Like who was that girl next to you?
So you feel like you were not present?
I wasn't. I was focused on me.
Yeah.
La next to lola. And men, like one thing about men, they keep things inside me.
Yeah.
Like they keep it in.
Yeah.
Ubona nje ngama actions good to okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. So always pray for a partner and
That's what I say. In this whole story, I hear the finance side, but I think for you, the biggest lesson here is having such a grounded partner who really carried you at a time where your financial acumen was where your financial acumen was at its lowest.
Yes.
You had no level of financial IQ at that point. Because
there's a financial IQ.
Yeah, you must have a financial IQ, Simz, because if things like this happen, the decision to downgrade, the decision to move out of a comfort, that takes a lot of financial, emotional intelligence, eh?
True.
Because we hold on to the things we know. We hold on to the German luxury, you know. But here you are, you survived. So how are you going to contribute better going forward? When you guys qualify now for $1 million, are you going to buy the German luxury?
You see, after that, we decided to move out.
Yeah.
Right now, we moved out last year, October. Right now, I live a flat in Lami. It's subsidized.
That's good.
I'm in a problem.
Yeah.
I'm in a stress. She's handling a Ford Fiesta. I'm happy, guys. I'm happy.
And you eat what you want.
When I want. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you working now?
Yes. Thank you, YouTube.
You see now?
Yes.
But how important is it that you now have your own money also and you contributing to the family pocket? Come on.
I love it so much.
Come on, Simz. Come on, girl.
Yes, no, I love it so much.
Yes,
live within your means.
Yes, very important.
But you cannot qualify for this. No, I can't afford it, my love.
Qualification versus affordability.
Is you well
Oh, you are so fantastic.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing. Dubai. Yeah. So tell me, any tips for young women who are also getting into their relationships, you know, who are trying to foster this great partnership with somebody? What would you say to them, especially when it comes to issues of money?
It's so beautiful having your own pocket and your own purse that has your own money and the card with your own name inside it, guys. Whether that card has 50 rand, it has 2 rand, it's yours.
Yeah.
You understand that? Magatuti, no, I got this. Those words, I got this. Yeah.
Isn't it nice to have your man?
Studies.
It's nice.
Guys, it's very important. Like, financial IQ. That is very important.
EQ.
Yeah,
EQ.
EQ.
Yes. Emotional intelligence.
Emotional intelligence.
Yes.
Yeah, I got my emotions. Na same time, my emotions, guys.
Correct.
Yes.
Can't be buying for Instagram.
Guys, no one is keeping up with you. Trust me, no one is keeping up with you. You think they are?
I feel like more than anything, this was a therapy session for Simz.
How heavy? How big, guys? No, it's you like. I like her this week.
No, we are like her, but akaboni. That's what they do. When they want to clever you, that's when they will see it.
Oh, guys, they slept to the power of 5.
Anyway, seeing as you are a content creator, please plug your channels so that we can get those numbers going up, those views up, and partnerships.
We're going to 100,000 subscribers. Please, can you please follow me? It's Simz right here on YouTube.
Yeah, Simz right here on YouTube. Simz, thank you so much. You are so funny. I can't wait to do more videos with you. I promise you, you are like fantastic. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Yes, hashtag Bereka.
Kamu bata Bereka Musadi ko Facebook kiri Very iya ko financial band kiri owaka ki mu Bereka Musadi. Mangithi ama picture
same person.
Sorry Brenda.
Kelly, stay on course, girl.
Usungifundise nge-livestock. Ngiyam respect lokho guys. Yes man. Follow, subscribe,
like, comment, engage. Come on, these days they don't check numbers, they check engagement.
It's friends.
Guys, bye-bye.